It's the Romhack podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Romhack podcast. I am your host, CousinCatnip, and each week we are going to be exploring different creators and then speedrunners. We'll be exploring everything: creators, speedrunners, people who help one person who helped with graphics. I want to explore every single person involved in the community. And it doesn't have to just be for one game. I'm going to explore week by week, checking out all sorts of people from all sorts of backgrounds, from all sorts of projects. So one week we might be in Mario, next week we might be in Mega Man or something. Who knows? So the fun of this project or this podcast is to see, who are these creators, learning to, dig inside deep and really find out who they are. And what better way to start but with a project that has just launched today, Super Luigi RPG Star Powered, and that is created by none other than WILL319, who we actually have here on the stream today. So let's welcome WILL319. Welcome.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good, aside from the final boss breaking on me today.
Yeah, so why don't you fill it in for those that don't know?
So with Romhacking in Mario RPG, you need to have something called Run Event 24 after every battle.
Okay.
But it turns out for that one specific fight, it was missing it because it accidentally got deleted. So
and who deleted it? Let's be honest. Who was the culprit here?
It was me, but it was also like...
Just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, just the way it goes.
Now, I was dealing with that today. We were doing some ROM hacking earlier, and it was like, why isn't this loading? And sometimes you just don't understand why it's not loading. And then it turns out, oh wow, this one thing got changed, and you're not really sure how that happened. And it can be quite funny sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But here, let's do a proper introduction. So who is WILL319? Who are you?
Well, short of it is, I started playing Mario RPG way back when I was like 4, 5 years old, maybe 3, even, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't remember at this point.
But like
Little did I know that
that
game would completely change the direction of my life.
Huh.
Kind of just like completely.
Yeah, like it was so innocent, right?
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not expected. Like you don't think. It's like that thing. Like I hope it doesn't awaken something in me. It's like one of those moments of like, it's just a game, or is it?
Yeah, it's. Of course, by now most people that I know just like have moved on from the game. Well, obviously, because it's from like '96. The game's 3 years older than I am. Come on.
That's so funny. That's so scary for me.
Yeah. No. Me too.
But I find it fascinating that there's still people who are still like invested in the game, even though it's been so many years later. Like you were saying, like you were born after the game, and you still picked it up.
Well, I got pretty lucky because my mother got a job at a video store.
Oh wow!
So she
you had like infinite everything, like infinite rentals, like I'm sure like nonstop.
No,
everything.
Eventually it went out of business.
Oh,
so
even
when
better.
It went
even
out
better.
of business. She just managed to pick up as much as she could.
And I'm guessing Mario RPG was part of that haul.
Yes, I believe it was that Donkey Kong 64.
Ooh.
Mega Man X3 in 1.
Okay, yo, you got like a good haul.
Donkey Kong Country 3 was part of it too.
Let's go.
And some X-Men game on the SNES.
It's probably like the power of something. Or is it? Does it have Spider-Man in it?
No.
Okay, then it's not that god-awful one. We don't talk about that one. But I'm curious, Will. What was the first hack you ever saw?
Oh, this is actually pretty easy for me. It was Super Mario Infinity.
Okay, what is that, like a Mario World hack?
Yeah.
Okay, and like when did you, like, what, can you recreate the experience for us? Like, what was that like seeing it?
It was like mind-boggling that people created like anything out of Mario World. I mean, like they created something that wasn't theirs.
Right? And like they turned into like a whole different like beast, right? Like a whole different.
Although now at the time probably hasn't held up that good, but
I definitely want to check it out now. I might play it on a new hack now. Now I'm curious.
well, there's Mario Infinity 2, which I also was like one of the first ones I saw, and then there's also the first one.
So which one do you think's better of the two? You had to choose.
I don't remember at this point, but probably 2 if I had to venture a guess.
Right? Yeah, just more developments years later, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. And then okay, so if that's the first hack you saw, what was the first hack you played?
Another Mario World one. It was Mario Gives Up 2.
Mario? Okay, so is that like that almost sounds like an NES hack or something, but I'm assuming Mario World?
Yeah, Mario World as well.
Okay, and then is that one like a standard hack, or what's that one like?
It was probably way too hard for like a 14, 13-year-old me.
Hey, you know what? We got to start somewhere, man.
But no, I remember checking it out on a YouTube channel. I don't know if he's still around. Miles Luigi.
Okay.
So shout out to that man if he's somehow watching this by the
right, like the cosmic worlds of. And that's kind of what I want to show is like some of these ROM hackers who probably are like, no one cared about my project. It's like, no, it actually like inspired me to get where I am today, or you are, or whoever. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, also, maybe in terms of, I'm pretty sure that the same guy who made Mario Gives Up made an Undertale thing.
Oh, okay. So is that like the connection for you, or was that more of a funny coincidence?
Yeah, that was a connection, actually.
Oh, okay. So it was like that's how it tied all together. Interesting. And Undertale, yet again, just bringing people together.
Yep, he did Undertale corruption streams.
Oh, okay. Oh man, corruption streams that's a whole different. I need to interview those people too. That'd be fun. So what possessed you to do this?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see too. But
right. Okay, so what made you go from the player to the ROM hacker? Like, what made you go like, okay, I've seen Mario Gives Up 2. Like, now I want to like, like, where did you start? Like, did you start with Mario World, or did you go like, where did you go?
Actually, no, I did not start with Mario World.
Oh.
I didn't touch Romhacking until for like a very long time.
Makes sense.
So until I'd say about I was like 15, 16.
Okay, yeah, so there's a sizable gap between when you kind of first saw it, I guess.
Maybe 14 as well. I don't know. It could be one of those three, that 3-year range.
Okay. So you were kind of like dabbling a little bit, or like were you downloading tools, or like what were you doing then?
This is gonna sound crazy, but the first one I downloaded was actually Mario RPG.
Oh no way! Like it was always kind of like, it always kind of called to you.
Yeah.
Huh. What was that first project like? Sorry, I'm just very curious.
I think like one guy streamed it ever.
No, oh my god! You actually released it, or like you can get it somewhere?
I don't know if you can get it anywhere now.
Ooh.
Because the account that released it, the account that I used to release it got deleted.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it might not.
Because this is back when I used my school email. So
oh, I see. So it
issues.
Yeah. But yeah,
there
no,
does
it's interesting. You have
of it though.
Sorry, what was that?
There does exist a stream of it though, and I have seen it.
So there's lost footage. So if you have this lost IPS somewhere, someone send it to Will. But yeah, so I guess we kind of already talked about this. Like, what were your early hacking projects? You're saying Mario RPG like really drew you in at first.
Yeah, at first I started out making like single boss fights in like this first room of Bowser's Castle. It's like just sort of like throwing them in there. It's like trying to see what would stick.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you really were trying to focus on finding like good mechanics and were you trying to subvert stuff, or was it more just like I'm gonna make it really hard, or what were you going for then?
Kind of both actually.
Makes sense. Yeah. You seem to have a good mix of not just doing like more HP. You know what I mean? You always try to like do new things.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing I tried was I think it was, yeah, I tried making a Luigi RPG as well.
Oh, like all the way back then? No way.
Yeah. And that was the one that got released, I believe. That was it.
So that's why you have Star Powered, right? Because that's sort of like the follow-up to that original one, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But
okay.
At this point, I don't know if anyone here, like Catnip said, if anyone here has any like download for that, let me know, and I will like. I don't know if I could pay you, but
it's part of Romhack history at this point. Yeah, it's so fascinating.
I'd love to get my hands on that thing.
It would be. It's always fun, interesting to see. Like, yeah, like what did I do back then? Like, what was I thinking? You know, like not in a bad way, just the knowledge you had, right? Like, it would be really.
Well, it was definitely like in a bad way for me.
Well, I know. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get into this as we continue, but more RPG hacking, for those that don't know, is it's a little bit complicated to say the least.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I do remember the fact that it soft locks at XOR though. That's like the one thing that I definitely remember.
Just soft locking?
Yeah, at XOR actually.
Oh, at XOR, okay. Oh, so like you could never get past XOR in your hack?
The old one, yeah.
Oh no. And yeah, that's where you just say like, no, that was the intentional ending, you know? It was supposed to end at XOR. But yeah, no, that's a lot of progress. So going from that to well, actually, I was gonna make a joke like to soft locking on the final boss on the current release, but might be too soon for that one. That is kind of funny, actually. I didn't think about that till you just said that. History repeating, but
yeah.
At least nowadays it's easy to update. It's kind of fancy how for those that don't know, like you can pretty much like update your hack at like any point now, and people can find it pretty easily. It's not like the old days where it was like pass it around, put it in a Discord somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So
although
did
I
you
still kind of do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that will always live on, right? Like kind of like all these kind of things. Like there's always gonna be people messaging on messengers and all sorts of stuff, message boards and all these antique things that are still around because they still provide like a valuable tool.
Oh yeah.
Circulate the tapes. Yeah, exactly, Punch. So what were your influences in the beginning? Like were you influenced by the other ROM hacks you saw? Were you influenced by games, creators, music? Like what was it? What were your early influences?
For Star Power specifically, it was a mod called Paper Mario Master Quest.
Ah.
Which maybe some people here might have heard of. It's probably one of the bigger Paper Mario mods.
And what made it stand out to you, like Master Quest?
And how hard it was, but also while still maintaining the story of the original.
Yeah, like it didn't go so insane where it stops because like it makes every fight like agonizing, or maybe every fight was agonizing. I'm not sure. I actually haven't played it.
But then they released a junior version that made it much easier, and that's what stuck with me.
Okay, so that's what got you into the more into the thing. Although it's ironic now, I know you're more into like the super hard hacks now. Although I guess you always kind of were, right? So you just got the
yeah,
more experience now. So was Master Quest kind of like, okay, I seen Master Quest, I want to do that for Mario RPG? Was that kind of the thought process?
It was. Star Powered was originally Super Mario RPG hard mode. That was how it started.
Oh no way! Like it was actually just called hard mode.
Yeah.
Huh. And so what made it transition into the Luigi state? Like what made you make that big decision?
Well, it wasn't always Luigi RPG Star Powered. It was originally Mario RPG Star Powered without the id, or whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So is Luigi the ED? Is he like he brings the change?
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. And then, so what about now? Do you find you're still influenced by like Master Quest, Paper Mario, or like have you found like new hacks? I mean, so much stuff has probably come out since then, right? But do you find yourself still like looking to that?
Not as much anymore, but for items and equipment, I do find myself looking towards Dark Star Edition
Oh, okay,
for influence.
interesting. So, and I feel like that's pretty normal. Like as we grow, our tastes change, regardless of anything, like music and books and movies, and so it makes sense that our creative changes or creative taste would change as well. So, let's ask the hard questions. I know chat wants to know, what's your favorite hack that you've ever seen? Doesn't have to be played. What that you've seen?
Oh, and definitely, it's not going to be anything that anyone's expecting. It's actually not Armageddon. It's Mario and the Cursed Castles.
That's the Mario 64 hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we played a bit of that before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It had a really cool atmosphere. I remember that. And so,
Well,
so what made that
was-
the favorite hack you've seen? Like, what made that so cool for you?
Well, it was mostly just watching it being made. Because
Yes.
the man who made it, Foxen, he streams as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
Pretty big streamer. So, yeah, from what I understand, you were pretty much involved, not involved directly, but like you were able to be involved with the process. Or was it directly?
Not necessarily, but we could like suggest things. But
Well, that's what I mean. It's kind of like the chat camaraderie. It wasn't like you directly being like, "Hey, man," dude. It was more just like the add a block there kind of thing. Or maybe he was just telling chat to shut up. I don't know.
it's Foxen. He probably was justified if he was doing that because his chat is.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying as someone who's told chat to be quiet before, I understand.
Big Twitch chats are not good.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyone
Sorry,
who's
any
yeah.
big Twitch chats listening to this.
Twitch chat's
All
in shambles right now.
spamming
Everyone's sitting there like, man, I was gonna make a hack and now I don't want to. Nah, I'm just joking. So okay, so that's the favorite hack you've seen. What about the favorite hack you've played?
It's a tie-up between Paper Mario and the Black Pit and Mario RPG Armageddon in normal mode.
I love how I'm just hearing like new hacks every time. This has like actually been so exciting. I'm like, oh, what's that one? So what's the Black Pit? Was that what it was called? Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Is that like the 50 trial pit thing or?
Pit of 100 Trials, yeah.
Pit 100 trials. Sorry, yes. I was thinking of Wind
roguelike.
Waker for a second.
It's a roguelike mod for Paper Mario, yes.
Okay, nice. I dabbled with the 1,000-year door variation, but what did you like about the original Paper Mario one?
It adds like so much more. It adds like a whole new story. It adds like new bosses.
Oh, there's even a new
enemies.
story.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you're supposed to play it.
I know, and I'm gonna play it. I love how you're like, dude, I've suggested like for like a year now, dude. What the hell?
No, it wasn't
We're gonna
yet.
get to it. You did tell me to play it like a month ago or so. I remember.
Oh yeah. Also like, there's like customizable skins you can unlock for Mario. Like
Oh, that's
color
cool.
palettes for him.
So like it's
You can
more than
upgrade
just like the
stuff.
Wario, Waluigi color stuff. It's like,
Yeah, there's like Ice Mario, Builder
oh,
Mario.
cool. So yeah,
Duplex
you're getting
Mario.
like some legit like transformation stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, for those that don't know, tell us about your current projects. I say projects because I know sometimes people got more than one thing going. But take the floor. What are you working on?
Well, I was working on Super Luigi RPG, but now I guess I'm probably going to shift over to Mario RPG Redux.
And what's that project like? What's like the elevator pitch?
It's mostly just going to be unused enemies, unused items, but no dialogue or script changes and stuff like that. I don't like script and dialogue changes.
Okay, yeah, it's more of just like refining the game than like changing
And
it.
also like assembly changes to like fix the overall gameplay, like the
Mhm.
AI lag.
Yeah, I remember you've mentioned a lot of things before where it's like things take like extra frames for no reason, or like there's a lot of like wasted potential, essentially. Not potential, but just like oversights, so to speak.
And just to stomp this out immediately, no, it will not feature a sixth party member.
Wow, that would have been cool.
I tinkered with it. It's not easy at all in the slightest.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
It would rewrite. I'd need to rewrite the entire game for that.
Just to get that extra like space, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But the fact that you even like know how to even approach that is pretty fascinating. Like how you know how to already like at the hypothetical. You know what I mean? That's cool. So yeah. So you kind of answered this a little bit, but did you hack other games before Mario RPG?
I tried hacking Mario World a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that was after Mario RPG, right?
Yeah, because you were saying that you kind of like, that's what I was saying, you kind of already answered this. But I guess the question is more like, have you ever hacked other games before? Like just in general?
See, Mario World, I tried Link to the Past for a little bit. Tried
Oh, Link to the
Super
Past, no
Metroid
way.
for a little bit.
What was that third one, sorry?
Super Metroid for a little bit.
What were you finding the difficulties with these other ones?
Nowhere near as friendly editors.
True. It's I call it the Mario World curse, but in your case it was the Mario RPG curse. Where like they're such well done editors that you go to other games and you're like, oh, I have to learn things.
Yeah.
But actually there was a question in the chat. It was the hacks you mentioned. It was Paper Mario Black Pit, and what was the other one?
Like the other one that was my favorite?
Yeah, your other favorite. This was a couple minutes ago.
Version 10 Armageddon.
Oh, it was Armageddon, the normal version 10. And someone was asking about Mario vs. Luigi by Dark Diaz, but that wasn't what you said. You never mentioned that hack, right?
No, I never mentioned that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. That's why I was just wanting to clarify, just to make sure. I'm like, what hack is that now? Now I want to know it. We're learning so many new hacks today. So now a more like I guess personal question. What made you stick with it for so long? What made you stick with Mario RPG and be like, I'm gonna spend you spent essentially multiple years on this current project that you finished. What kind of drove you? Like what motivated you?
It's gonna get a little bit sad for a moment, but honestly, just despising what I make for the most part, and just like wanting to constantly improve it. But I've learned to kick that now, so whatever.
I think on some level it's good to have that like self-reflection of like, is this quality or not? Like objectively, is this good? But of course I know what you're saying, where like if you get it to the point of almost like an obsession where you're like self-destructive, that definitely can be counterproductive to the whole project, right?
Yeah.
And it's good that you're understanding that balance more now. But I think sometimes it's just, it's a hot topic with like crunch, right? Like we're even in the professional industry, people crunch all the time, right? And they kind of just burn out or fizzle. Or
crunching myself.
Yeah, and essentially that's what I was gonna make an allusion to, is that like, did you find you were crunching this hack? Like, did you find that? And you basically already said that. You got yourself to that kind of point.
Well, crunching is the act of like working nonstop on it, right?
Essentially, yeah, it's like every waking moment for the most part, kind of thing, yeah. Or realistically, right? Like you still eat food or something, but although some people do get to that point where they like don't even eat or bathe, or like a very like, yeah. But I feel like that is almost a different kind of thing. But yeah, so this whole idea of working on a project, working on it for so long, spending years because you essentially hated what you did, but it allowed you to become a better creator, but also at the expense of who knows what else. And it's kind of an interesting path, but The one thing I have to say is that you seem very, happy at the end of this. Like, you don't seem like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, woe is me, or like, I don't want to do this ever again. You're already excited about doing new projects. You're excited about, the prospects of other things. And I think it's really fascinating that, like, you were able to pull yourself through to that other side. One sec, we're more smoking weed right now. One sec. Sorry, so...
Oh, yeah. He's always doing that.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's not in the hack, right? He was too high.
No, he's in the hack. He's just chilling, though.
He's hiding somewhere. But yes, so... sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. What made you... I already had that. What was it? So, yeah. Let's get into, like, a nitty-gritty question here. Like, a real technical question. What was the trickiest thing to hack that the average person would never even notice? They wouldn't even realize.
Like that they'd use and you never wouldn't realize was hard to use, or just
It could, if you have more than one example, yeah, it could be both. Like maybe something like, yeah, it's like maybe the menu system. You had to like do some crazy thing that no one would ever realize, or maybe it was like a sprite, or maybe it was a music thing, or map, or whatever.
3 things come to mind immediately.
Sure.
First of all, was adding the addition of making faster text and also letting you hold down B and skip through text.
Yes, and it seems like such a minor quality of life thing, but you mentioned it would soft lock the game?
Yeah.
And like badly too, right? Like
it rendered text too fast, and it also would like expect an A press when it would get a B press instead.
Interesting. Like you're trying to, like, I'm trying to think of like the jump part or whatever, like one of those things, but
no, actually, there's like parts where dialogue advances because you push A, or like NPCs like will turn another way because you pushed A.
Oh, that's fascinating, huh?
But that's not going to work if you push B instead.
Yeah, and that's again something no one would like ever realize.
And the second thing is
yeah,
adding a map point to the factory.
And what does that mean for those that don't know?
Which is the final area in the game.
And essentially, it's like you're warping them back to the world map from there.
Yes, I can show it off later.
Yes, yeah. They're gonna have a little demonstration part for those that are wondering.
And the third thing, which is honestly the one that I'm most proud of, even though it's a little janky at times, I don't care. It's my child at this point.
It's part of the game, yeah.
It is. You can see what buffs you have on you at the time.
Yes. Oh, it looks so cool. Yes. There's like little symbols now, like little swords and shields, and
so you never need to second guess yourself if you like, oh, did I boost this character up, or did I boost this character up with this, or did I buff them with this or this?
Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that you added, right? Like there's just little things down to like changing the color blue for the text thing, which I think you didn't even want to do at the end, right? And wasn't that more of an accident?
Yeah, I didn't want to change the text color at all.
Yeah, I remember that. 'Cause you were just like, well, it's blue now forever. Some of these little quirks that happen naturally, and I think you mentioned something as well with the Scarecrow with Mario.
Yes, Scarecrow broke with jump, so I had to change the way that jump worked.
I love how you just are determined to make it work, though. You're like, well, I'm just gonna make it work, so.
And I also made Luigi immune to Scarecrow. Just be like, yeah.
Right, and I think that's so clever. Like through the limitation, you're like, it's just easier to make him not just make him not do it, and then I don't have to worry about it. And I love that kind of ingenuity. That's kind of the kind of thing that happens in regular games, or I say regular, but the big budget games. But people don't realize, like, no, they just had to cut that part. You just don't realize that's what they did, or they had to cut that item or whatever it was. Okay, so let's go to the other end of the spectrum. So if we did the trickiest, what's something really easy to hack in Mario RPG that people wouldn't realize?
Making it possible to run away from every battle, and making it so that it always works.
Oh no way! Is it just like a number you change, or like?
It is a single number in the hex that you change.
Huh? Just a little click, just a little like, just a little.
And I did that, and it was just, well, running away is now 100% guaranteed.
No way. Yeah, because that's the one thing I do remember. Yeah, it was very consistent. I think even in the older builds, right?
No, this is a newer build thing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I used the RNG for that for something else.
Oh, so that's smart. You basically can do this to like reuse space for other things in the game.
Yep.
So the space is really tight on the Mario RPG ROM, is what you're trying to get at.
Yes. There's like, it's like a 4 megabyte ROM.
Oof. Is there ways to expand it? Because I know people have gotten Mario World up to like 8 megabytes or something now.
I don't know if there is. If there is, it's definitely not automatic.
Yeah, it's not like Lunar
Mario.
Magic where you can just expand ROM, huh? But maybe in the future, maybe in a year from now, you'll be like, yeah, we don't have that issue anymore. We can do whatever. Who knows?
One day, but somebody would have to make a new lazy shell, and nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, that seems to sort of be the linchpin right now. Is the tools have been created and no one can really mess with the tools because they're kind of just made the way they are, right?
Well, they're from like the early 2000s, so
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah, it's basically like old depreciated code that's hard to like edit.
yeah.
And so that's kind of going into our next question. What's a hacking tool you wish existed? It could be for anything.
For Mario RPG specifically,
Yeah.
it would be being able to change statuses or status effects.
Like what do you mean? Like changing like their function?
Yes, being able to change like their animations, being able to change what they do, being able to change like how they work.
So that's not even possible right now, huh?
No, you cannot even touch statuses right now.
Huh.
So how
what
Armageddon did that is beyond me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's a few things you tried to look and you found out that some things were vanilla, like you didn't even realize, and it's really interesting, just the developments. So okay, so you said for Mario RPG, is there a hacking tool you just wished existed for like in general? Kind of a bonus question here.
The remake.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Ooh, yeah, just like if anything goes.
That's all I want.
Ooh, that'd be so sick. I feel like that's gonna be in like a 10 years thing or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I sincerely see that happening. It will probably be easier to do than the OG game, ironically.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't know. They just gave us the Holy Grail.
In a way, right? Yeah, because it's like all people want to do is update visuals, and like now you basically have like state-of-the-art graphics and music, and yeah, new mechanics, things that aren't in like ASM. Yeah, interesting. Nintendo's sitting there sweating right now. No, but so let's get into like I guess like a more depressing topic. Is there any projects that got canceled, whether it's Mario RPG or anything, that you wish still could be completed? You not even by you, but just in general. Like you're like, oh man, there was this hack.
Mega Man Legends 3. No.
I mean, that kind of was like a ROM hack because they had the community involved.
You know what? There was a Mario World hack that I was working on back in like 2016.
Yeah, was that the one you showed me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that. It was fun.
It was a bunch of unfinished level demos, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like one level was unfinished. The other ones like they were pretty decent. But anyways, yeah. So, but like, but even beyond yourself, is there anything like that you wish that was canceled, or is that pretty much it, just like your own thing? I know there's like some lost Mario RPG hack, like, oh man,
everything by Yaki Bomb.
Did it all just kind of get lost to time, or?
It poor guy is so busy. I can't say why, obviously.
Oh yeah. You don't have to do that, but it's more just like it's more of a one-day thing that you wish could come sooner, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I mean that's totally fine. That totally fits, yeah. And so to kind of close this out here, any words of inspiration for new Mario RPG hackers or just ROM hackers in general?
Yes, a joking one and then a serious one.
All right, let's do
The
it.
first one is never touch the dialogue editor.
I was gonna ask if text was hard in the game, but
And
is.
the actual one is
Yeah.
no matter how stressful hacking the game might be, if you're working on something and you're enjoying it, or however it's turning out, don't give up just because one thing in the editor breaks. It's not worth the feeling of incompletion, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's easy to get overwhelmed, especially when you're newer. And make sure to make backups. Go to options, go to make backup every time you save or whatever, and make a backup.
I have 10 gigabytes of backups of a 4 megabyte ROM.
Yeah, that'd be my advice. I mean, obviously, yours is very important too, but make backups, yo. That's my advice today for y'all. We'll each give. I'll do it each week. We'll both give something. So Will's is don't fuck with dialogue because you will live to regret it. And of course, not getting demotivated because the editor crashed or whatever happened. Or things didn't work the way you thought it would. And then that's a big one with hacking, I find, is you try to do an idea, and then it turns out, through whatever limitation, you can't. And it's about learning to, adapt that idea, as opposed to giving it up or just erasing everything. Although there is a times you do just kind of have to start over, and you can take that idea and go further. But anyways, it's not my interview. last but not least, Will. Pineapple on pizza? Where do you fall?
Fall under Italian, and so I say no.
That was an amazing segue on that. So, you have now made a new enemy. I'm joking. And then last but not least, chat.
No, actually, that's a joke.
I know.
Joke, actually.
Oh, are you actually a pineapple on pizza guy?
I don't mind it.
I'll
have
I'm a
it if
fan.
someone offers me it.
Oh, yeah. I get why people wouldn't like it. And then, chat, do you have any questions for Will? Before we get into our last part of the day here? Our last part of our last segment?
Rob trying to make me say weird things.
No, I'm not gonna make them say. I'm not gonna say that weird question. Don't worry. We're trying to keep it somewhat professional. But very, very interesting stuff. I think the whole concept of getting better, realizing you suck, but then not allowing that to consume you is sort of a really important topic and thing that people need to kind of remember. And that's not anyone in particular, just in general in life. So thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing your life and your details.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So looks like we're not getting any kind of serious questions right now. So let's move into the gameplay portion. So what I want to do here, kind of mix it up a little bit from a usual podcast, so to speak. I want to give Will a chance to show off some of his current projects. And so I believe he chose Super Luigi RPG because it just came out today. If you have not checked it out, the link is in the chat right now. You can download it right this second. And I have to say, it's very impressive stuff. I think he tried to time the launch with today. So if you have not got a chance to check it out, you're like, no, it was just a coincidence. Don't worry about it. And yeah, I actually helped with some of the music. I would say it's more like I refined it. I like that term that he used because I didn't necessarily like import the sound files or anything. It was more like direction and just kind of like fiddling with some instruments and sound levels and stuff. But I mean, it all adds up, right? It takes a community to build a bridge metaphor. But yeah, Will, if you hop into the call or like the screen share thing, I can
Just a fair warning. There's like a 50-50 chance for Discord to crash now because I'm gonna screen share. That's happened like 20 times over the time I've tried to voice call somebody.
Why don't you tell me this? Why don't you tell me this ahead of time? I could have just had you prepare a video.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I even asked you. I'm like, is it all good? But here, give it a shot. Let's see. We might as well try. Let's try it.
Yeah. All right, chat. Let's pray.
Rage in the chat. Oh.
No, don't give it too much credit yet. It might.
Oh. Oh.
Did we win to gamble? Did we get into gamble?
Aha!
You can see it, right?
Oh yeah. I'm just I have to center it real quick. Professional stream, do not worry.
Actually, Coin Poster, I was tempted to start playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
That would have been amazing.
But-
I actually would have. I would have laughed pretty hard. Let me just turn off my music. We can hear your music, which is perfect. All right, looks like we were good to go. So, oh, I need to flip my camera. But yeah, take it away. Take it away. What do you want to introduce us with?
Well, first of all, here's the intro that I made. It's basically the vanilla intro, but shorter and with text.
I actually found out something interesting about the game, that if you start with no save file, there's no sword in the intro cutscene.
Oh yeah.
I never knew that. I knew it for the castle, but I didn't know for like when Mario stands on the hill.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's stuff you learn when you're hacking. That's like day one stuff.
Oh no, I didn't learn that until very recently as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So that made me feel okay. That makes me feel a bit better. I was like, oh man, did everyone just know that? So I knew about the sword thing at the beginning. But yeah, we're set up on our end here. And what's the surprise? I'm gonna reveal the surprise right after. But I might as well give a little spoiler. It's a giveaway, but you will. It's not as Romhack. It's something pretty special. But you got to stay tuned. Wink, wink. All right.
All right. Here's the worst looking word Daisy in the world, because art hard.
Nah, she's fine. Oh,
No,
the text.
no.
Oh, the
the
text.
word Daisy text.
She's just kind of kind of gangster. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know. In Super Luigi RPG.
I still got to give huge thanks to Rumpletorts for making this title screen logo. I could not have done a better job at this.
I love it how it glows too. I know that's part of the original game, but it's so nice.
Yeah. Okay, I have a save file here prepared, so I rushed the entire game in a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
how you
you-
found the issue, though, right? So
Yeah.
let's go.
Hello, Mario.
Oh, there he is. Oh, wow. I'm not in this game. Bye.
All right, so first thing I want to show is that towns have been improved visually now.
Oh, what does that mean?
You might notice they look a little bit
Oh.
different.
They're chunky. Yeah, they got a little wafer going on. Not down there, but
Yeah, they have like a little. You can tell like
it looks
where
like
the
ground.
depth is.
Yeah, like it has a bit more depth to it now. That's a little thing that people might not notice right away, but definitely goes a long way.
Mushroom Kingdom is the one that's most changed, but I'm going to show off Seaside Town as well, real quick. So it's really just over here.
Okay.
This isn't here, down here,
Oh, yeah.
and then over here.
Also, can you show off the Luigi sprite for a second? Look at
Oh,
this
yeah.
bad boy. Look at this bad boy. It's like, you can see he's like
L's
skinnier in the
backwards,
face and stuff. Who made the sprite again?
Garage 10, I believe.
Really
Is
nice.
how it's pronounced. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
yeah.
over
it's
here,
just-
it's like way different, much more rockier.
yeah, there's actually like some like not platforming, but like actual like something going on here. Yeah. Is it still Johnny back
I wonder if I
there? Or
got this.
any
Oh, I got it.
secrets?
Okay. There
Oh,
is a
yeah, there's
secret
an item
there. But I already got it.
So is this? So we have a question. So is this fully done? Like, is this completable with its own story?
Yes, it is.
And even like a post game too,
Yep.
like a pretty extensive post game. And look,
And here
look,
we
look
have
at our
the
special
first major
guest.
change.
Good to see you again. Did you have any chance to accumulate many frog coins? Oh, she's the scholar guy. Look at all these new weapons.
Yeah,
give
these
us
are
give us a
post-game weapons.
give us a little like tell us about one or two of them.
I'll tell you about these four because they're
Sure.
the big ones.
Yeah.
Infinite use, full heal.
Whew.
So 999 frog coins though.
Can you? How do you get that? Is there a way to grind frog coins? Frog coins, I'm assuming.
There's a very easy way, yeah.
Not isn't the Wiggler, I hope.
Yeah, no, it's a secret boss that gives you a ton each time you beat it.
Oh, cool. Kind of like a loot thing. Interesting.
Yeah, and this is a Mighty Guard is a buffing item that buffs you completely.
Yeah. So the
This is
gold
just
version.
make the game easier for people.
Yeah. Oh, so you can keep using the item once you have it.
Yeah,
I see. Reusable.
and this is an infinite use pick-me-up.
That's so
and
cool.
this is a reusable bomb, actually.
Like the standard bomb.
More like it looks like a wave of energy, if I had to describe it.
Okay, yeah. You have some really cool new attacks. I remember you showing off some of those before. We actually had a follow-up question here. So, like, is it like an OG story? Is it a prequel? Is it a sequel? Standalone? Like, where does the game fall? It's a sequel. Okay, like a sequel to the original Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It's technically a sequel. It's a same story, but it's technically the sequel.
It kind of reminds me of like Sonic Mania's Encore mode, where you kind of have like that sequel thing going on, but it's not. But
yeah, and all right.
What do you got? What do you got?
Wrong area.
Get into the meat and potatoes now.
I said that Toad Town or Mushroom Kingdom, whatever, is the most changed area, and I wasn't kidding.
Let's see.
All of
yeah,
this
we'll do
over
the
here is
intro.
usually empty.
I was gonna say, yeah, that used to be barren. Filling it in is kind of nice though. Like that's a little bit more. Yeah, you don't. Really, yeah.
Over here
Oh yeah, that's true.
and here.
Ooh, whoa, secret area. Okay.
And of
Yeah,
course,
chat is loving this right now. Kujo was wondering if there's any new level designs, and I mean, she's showing them off right now. Look, like this is a new path right here that wraps over to Peach's room. So I guess Peach's room is a new spot now.
Yeah.
Okay, I joined you right now. Or is that the fake Peach?
that's a real Peach.
Oh, okay, interesting. Oh yeah, because Daisy's in the game. You probably moved that hidden chest. That's a pain in the butt. I saw it in the corner there, right?
Yeah.
That's the one. So, what's in Peach's room then? If Peach, no, the other room's the guest room, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Daisy's room, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Daisy does take that room then. Okay.
Well, it's not her room. It's more like Peach is letting her use it, I imagine, in the story. But,
Does she have a? I was gonna say, does she have the thing? Ha! Don't look at her question marks, man. Toadsworth. Oh God. Blah 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 blah. That's awesome. That new sprite's nice. I like how it's is it the Chancellor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You can't see it that well because you know what? I can rewind.
We got magic skills. Oh, you can. I see.
Never mind. Cutscene moves me.
That's what I say. I think they force you. But I mean, we'll see it at the beginning at some point, or people have to play the hack if you want to see it.
It gives you this.
Godly ring.
Lets you use holy on enemies that normally resist holy elemental attacks.
Okay. So brand
So
new
it's
moves
jump
and
shoots.
let's go. I think you switched up all their magic abilities and like all that too, right? Like who has what and
Yes, and I could show that.
yeah, I figured that's part of your next demonstration. They were wondering if it was like not just like expanding towns, but like is there like a new like area or anything? You know what I mean? Like
Adding new areas is really hard, but
That's
I
what
did
I
try
figured.
to make one. I can show that to you real quick.
Sure. Chat exclusive right now. Oh, at the casino. Smart. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is brand new. Oh, I think I remember this from last time. And it gets like a little bit more cursed. Okay.
Yeah. And
Nice.
sorry, this members for casinos only.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. And then
Casinos only for members, so I can't do that right now. But
no, that's cool though. Like you did try to expand it. Like that's a whole new thing there. So I guess the best way to put it is like little things here and there, like little new moments.
yeah, and for those that are worried that this could like mess up with the player because they're like exploring, all this stuff is locked until you beat Smithy.
Oh wow, that's
And
cool. It's like a
so-
whole new town here.
Yeah,
There you go. This is like brand new too. It's very Final Fantasy-esque with like the shops in the front and all that. That's so cool.
This is actually a beta area I made.
What was it a beta area of? Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom beta area.
Wow,
This is
that's
a
really
screenshot
cool.
like this is in one of the beta screenshots.
Yeah, I remember that weird front arch thing because they never used that, right?
Yeah,
So was that still in the graphics, or did you have to like import that in?
it's still in the graphics. Yeah,
Weird. They
they
didn't
use it right here.
That's so fascinating. Yeah. Like the medieval style, the music fits too. Yeah, like the sort of sad music. Oh, Palace of Shadow. Oh, you made like a dungeon out of the Mushroom Kingdom. That's so cool. That's a clever
I
reuse.
do want to show this because
Yeah.
normally you try to go through here, you go back to the start.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a
You have
Lost
to
Woods
defeat
thing.
all the enemies.
Oh, so there actually is like a that's cool. It's like a little mechanic thing here. That's really cool. Oh, jeez. Yo.
And getting bodied.
Yo. Definitely a post-game area.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do this right away.
That makes sense. Gee, now touch of death. Yeah.
Okay, this one's manageable.
And even like the change on the icon, so it shows the little pictures now when you press the button. It's really cool.
Some people might recognize these from Thousand Year Door, Dark Boo from Thousand Year Door,
Ah.
Pokey Mummy from Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, so you even tried to replicate it in that regard. That's so cool. Now you got chat's approval. Now chat's like, all right, this is cool. I mean, I thought this was cool the whole time, but yeah, the biggest change I feel like he did was especially like a lot of new like attacks and animations, like something like that lightning bulb and the way the Pokey moves, and the Pokey wasn't even in the original game, was he?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
keep
don't
on
think
with this.
Yeah, so the Pokey's a brand new sprite made just for this.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't know if specifically just for this, but maybe not. I don't know.
Well, as far as I know, it was.
That's really cool then. Whoa. And then, yeah, you can go over 1,000 damage now. That's a mashing one right there. Look at all these new attacks. Oh, man. This is so cool. Even just the amount of attacks you have is more the original. Whew. And yeah, you still managed to do it, even though you're like, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, I tried to be a little bit more friendly with it.
That's nice, though. So at least it's
still
like...
pretty mean, but it's...
Yeah, it's like a soft hug and instead of like a strangle. Like it's like a reminder.
You can't run
It's-
for the fights. You cannot run for the fights, but otherwise it'd be like...
I think that's a good reminder. That's a good way to show too, though. You could run from literally every other fight except for that. So it's like, all right, this is serious.
Yes.
You only got one over 1,000 damage in the original Mario RPG one time in your life. Can you do it in the original?
Yes.
No way. I'm assuming with super jumps. I mean, oh yeah, Geno 9,999. Oh yeah, of course. But I didn't figure normally. Right about Geno. Yeah, I don't count that either. 'Cause that's just like a meme. And yeah, even with this, I know you changed Geno Whirl's ability to be more like normal, I guess, like more useful.
And here's an item called Camping Set, which you can use to full heal out of battle only.
Okay. That's what I said.
Like a tent in Final Fantasy.
I was gonna say it's the tent, right, or the cottage.
Yeah. But over here...
Oh, you put a sparkly thing. There's a save. I think the save was always there, but oh yeah, never save and save one, right? Isn't that the big warning?
I'll save state so this doesn't, so I can just reload quickly. But I want to show this cutscene.
Yeah, of course, of course. I think there's
If you
something
want to
huge
read
in the
it,
water.
go ahead.
Looks like there's something huge in this water. Want to check it out? Sure. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? You go into the water. It's a huge, epic adventure. beautiful, vast ocean. We're gonna get the FF6 moment. Corals and creatures you never knew even existed. The seashore is a fascinating place. Too bad none of it can be shown on screen due to limitations. Oh. But we can show you this. Hey there, big guy. Yo, is that the weapon? Let's go. How's it going? Oh god. That's so cool. It's a good sprite too.
I think it's from the mobile game.
Oh, like Brave Exvius or one of those.
Record Keeper, I believe.
Oh, Record Keeper. Okay, okay.
And of course, the eyes.
Woo! Oh, you replicated like everything.
But I cannot do this right now. I didn't have the equipment for it, so.
Yeah, you're just doing it more for the like. Check it out. Yeah, the FF7 Emerald. Yeah. I know he spent a lot of time adding a lot of post-game bosses and unique sprites and stuff. So this will be definitely something where I think during the normal adventure there will be new fights and new things happening in music. But I think once you beat the game, that's really where the game starts to shine.
Alright, when is he gonna do it? I wonder.
And you can see in the top left in the status there, you can see his little icons he was talking about earlier. Like the sword and the shield and all that. People are wondering, does he have like all his moves, like Stomp and Emerald Shot and all that?
I wish. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I know. I guess that's just beyond Mario RPG, unfortunately. But it's the fact that he even replicated as far as like the eyes, like all that's really cool. People are wondering, is it using the OG sample instruments, like from this game, or are you using different instruments?
I'm using the original samples from this game, yeah.
And I mean, that makes sense. Both are made by Square, so it would have a similar, like, probably the same trumpets and stuff. And strings. Yeah. I think this one was done by Dark Kefka, the song?
Yeah, Dark Kefka did this one.
And I think you say that they do it all by ear. Like, they don't even, like, use a MIDI or anything.
Yep.
Which is just beyond, like... That's incredible. They're almost identical, yeah. You can definitely hear... Yeah, you can hear it a little bit, but... It's not one-to-one, but it fits so well. Oh, look at the pops. Let's go. The monster is stunned. Is that supposed to, like, to be like the limit break kind of thing? Like... Was it the guy who did the limit break? Yeah, I think it was. This one. The 2 limit breaks. Through the pan, nice. I love that fireball laser. It's so cool. I know for Mario, you made its attacks ice, I think, right?
One of them, yeah.
I remember that. I remember thinking that was cool. I was like, oh. And I know for a lot of the bosses, he added a lot of like extra phases and turns. Yeah. A lot of sort of like unique situations that you wouldn't see in the original Mario RPG.
Okay, when is he gonna do it? He should do it soon.
Wow.
It's like a jump scare, I swear. There it is.
Oh, shit! The jump scare. And I heal too. Everything's back. Oh god. It's like he's kind of like Mac, I guess, right?
Yep. And that's why I'm not doing the fight all right now.
So I see that's where that's the hard part.
Yes.
That's the hard part. Alright, we got Monstro Town. What are you showing us here? What do we got? Kulex? What are we expecting? Jinx?
Kulex, absolutely. Of course, I'd show that.
Of course. But I have a feeling it's not going to be who we think it is.
I added this.
Yeah.
As a joke.
We won't spoil it. It's made of mushrooms. Will this help? Oh, she's from the little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually are useful. Let's go.
I wouldn't go that far. Because
they're actually useful. Let's go. You're like, no. I made them a bigger meme.
It actually lowers your stats by 1.
Kuja, he didn't beat him. He quit the fight because it was it'd be too hard to do with the current like level and all that. No, not level, but like equipment and all that. So how bad is it? Just it makes you worse than your original stats.
It decreases all of your stats by 1.
So like it makes you worse than your original stats. Is that gonna be the challenge run? Like beat the game with the shroom armor.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
You think that's the one? To land where the Earth's been ravaged by a war of magi. Ooh. Even dare to try to? Do you need the shiny rock still, or is there a different setup now?
No.
Oh, it's just like you choose.
It just rejects your entry until you beat Smithy.
Oh, okay. That was that thing you talked about with making sure you won't wander into an endgame area.
Of course, I am going to say yes, but
you're not. Yeah, you're not like ready for it, but it's just more for today's stream. Good luck. I'm sure you knew about this, Will, but did you know that Kulix was like a 2D sprite joke originally?
Yeah.
And then they totally butchered that. A new area. Look at this. Kulix has a whole like dungeon, or kind of is a dungeon. Plus new music. I like the purple. Looks nice.
Safe stand slot 2, so I can show these. Good luck to anyone who wants to find these.
Let's go!
The remastered tonberries, actually.
Oh man, are they gonna one shot with the knife?
I don't know how much damage they'll do. I do know they counter.
Woo! Not too bad. Not too bad.
But that's a counter, I think.
Yeah, like that's not even their regular attack. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a Final Fantasy edge to the hack. Oh, that's cool how you combined areas like this. That's so cool.
I wanted to do more, but then the levels editor was like, no, you're not.
Yeah, you were saying what were some of the complications? Like you were pushing like negative 70,000 bytes or something?
Yeah.
And so that's when you basically had to like kind of throw your hands up and go, all right.
Yeah. I was like forced into releasing this basically.
I mean,
now, these aren't
things
bees
where...
for the record.
They're what?
These aren't bees for the record.
What are they?
I'm just like, well, you're gonna see.
Ah, yes, the Brachiosaur. Let's go. I'm scared of what he's gonna do.
You can, if you played Final Fantasy VI, you can probably imagine. Also,
Terra? That's a really cool angle.
Custom sprite made by RPG No Craft, yeah.
Was gonna say, yeah. See, they never do that in the game. That's clever to make her float, because then it like looks more like it makes her look more menacing and stuff. But it also is like almost like a limitation thing. She can't really move. Is this what it feels like when you actually fight someone in Final Fantasy? Like now we're the enemy, like.
Yeah.
Is she gonna destroy us with a summon? Oh no.
I actually did try to make her turn into Esper.
I was wondering, yeah. But I'm assuming there's just too much space.
Yeah.
There was apparently another more RPG hack that had Terra as a boss. Was that Armageddon or was that one of your hacks?
That was Armageddon, yes.
It was Armageddon, okay. Yeah, we're sort of showing off a little bit of highlights right now. A few things. It's kind of the last kind of segment right here. The last, like, couple minutes.
And this one I am going to beat, for the record. If I want to show off what's next, I kind of have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for those that don't know, the hack just came out today. So if you like this fight, you can play this right now. It is available. Romhacking.net. And, yeah, earlier in the podcast, for those that have just tuned in now, we did talk about, like, other stuff. We didn't really show the game much. So it is worth checking out that earlier section if you're interested about, like, Will's history and what made him get into hacking and all the other kind of fun stuff.
Yeah. That's really good. It's a pretty good idea, actually.
Doing
I'm surprised how comfortable I was with it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this has been really fun. But yeah, I think this is very cool. I love how you kind of like slowly peeled it back. You're like, oh yeah, look at all the little things, and then like, look at all the big things. You know, look at all the monumental changes. Da, da, da.
That's definitely intentional, I swear.
No, I appreciate it. I'm glad you took this.
There's actually 3 more things on the show, but they're like very minor. There's accessories.
You're more than welcome to. The hour time limit was more just, you know, just trying to keep it like, just so like if you have to go somewhere and all that. But yeah, if you want to go overtime, you're more than welcome.
But I got an hour.
Well,
we're
we're done now. Like we've done the hour. Yeah, like the hour's been done.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't have an hour.
I just realized it's been an hour. That's what I meant.
No. Sorry, I meant like you can go for an hour if you want. But yeah, at this point, we sort of like, you know, we fulfilled what I considered the quota, I guess. But I'm so invested right now. You don't have to stop just because I said that. So that mashing thing, is it like mashing, like, do you have to mash all 4? Or is it just like
nope.
1?
You can just do 1.
It's almost like a blitz or something. Definitely been a fan of all the new moves and all the new things that you've like combined together.
Yeah, she doesn't do much, but it's because she's the calm before the storm.
Oh, it's I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's the warm-up boss.
Yeah.
The dragons you fight in like every Final Fantasy before the final boss. Gaze of Dread.
Yes, that is instant KO.
Is it like a chance thing, or is it you just got lucky?
No, if you have immunity to it, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a random question for you. Do you know what the B-tub ring stands for? Like, do you know what that actually supposed to mean?
Bride to be ring.
Yes, it is. That was another one where I was doing a lot of like research for this episode today, and I was like, I actually never knew what B-tub was, and I was like, bride to be, oh shit! And, like you can kind of like see it once you realize it's like B2B. It's like, oh god. I used to think it was bathtub when I was younger.
She slowly starts doing more things the lower health she gets, but
yeah. No, it's
very not obvious.
No, I think because now she's using lightning, right?
Fight,
because before she was using fire attacks, now she's using like lightning attacks.
Yeah.
I definitely noticed. Definitely feels like it's unfair for Terra. Wait, you mean you don't wish to fight? You wish to fight him too? Follow me. I know where he is. Where are they gonna go? Ah. That's a cool little mini dungeon though. Oh
yes.
shit. This I remember from 2.5. So you added a lot of stuff before this.
Yeah.
No, it's not a pre-stream. We're just doing a podcast right now. So we're just kind of answering questions in regards to the stream. But welcome. Try to stop me.
I can't do a Kefka voice. I can't do him justice.
That's about you dare to try to stop me? You and I sound more like Toad. You and your little pity party can't even hope to defeat me. Oh wow. What fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? On guard! But if you have any questions about the hack, let us know. Oh, Terra's there too. Let's go. Life, dreams, hope! Where do they come from? Oh, it's the speech. And where do they go? Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all. Not arrow rain. Ooh, no, you did the Mario and Luigi. Why?
Yes, I did.
He did it. You did it! The mad lad. But yeah, you have the elixir thing.
Although it's kind of like how in Final Fantasy VI you can just Mega Elixir.
I know, right? But you have to. But you can't like buy those, right? I'm pretty sure you have to steal them or find them.
Yeah. But at that point, at Kefka, it's like, why not use it for that?
No, but it's the RPG thing where it's like I might need it later. There might be another phase. There might be another phase. I have 10 of them. There might be another phase.
There is something I want to point out about this song that I don't know if Catnip even noticed it when he was listening to it.
What's that?
There's a custom sample in it.
Is it the laugh?
No.
It's the laugh's Valentina then, right?
Yeah, the laugh is Valentina.
It's the organ? No, it's the choir. It's the choir, right? In the choir part.
Yeah, the choir.
I thought so. I think I said to turn it down. I think I called it a choir jump scare.
And I'm pretty sure I turned it down. Unless somehow it just didn't, which would be funny to have after 5.
No, there's a really cool remix though. For those that don't know, this remix basically took like years to make at this point. Holy crap. There was a lot of random on and off months and days and stuff. That wasn't like hours. It was just like every now and again. Will would tinker with it, or I would, or someone would. Right here, the samples. Breakdown.
Yeah.
So good.
In my head, I imagine that as like a duet between a choir of Mario RPG and Final Fantasy VI. That is the FF6 choir, for those wondering.
Yeah, no, I thought so. Yeah, it sounded like the right thing. Whoa, whoa. That little slap. Just. I had to imagine. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I'll save it for not the podcast.
Yeah.
You already know what I meant, but. All right. Any final things you want to show? Or Jinx?
No, but let's see, orb gloves, cosmic crown.
Okay.
Shoe. You saw Haws move around earlier, right?
I think so. Right? Oh, I don't think we saw this. No. How are you doing light speed? Oh, is that from the equipment?
Yes, cosmic crown makes you run faster. Goomba shoe makes you jump higher.
That's actually so cool. Does that break the game? I guess it doesn't.
It does.
You're like, no, it does. I'm like, there's no way that doesn't. Like, you just hop the mountain, can't you, Lansen?
Yes, you can even like get up here.
You go to like the non-playable areas.
Although there's more that Cosmic Crown does and Orb Gloves do, and they're very interesting, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, this is so cool. All these little things. Yes.
There's a reason why that Orb Gloves say use at your own risk.
But it's always vague in Mario RPG. It's like win her heart. You can't trust anything in Mario RPG. Nah, you've done a good job with your descriptions. It's pretty easy to tell.
For those that didn't notice, Mallow gets 2 turns now. Unless he gets, he gets 2 turns with Cosmic Crown.
Wow. That seems broken. But
it gives, like, no stats.
99, 770, Fireballs 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how title's 0. That is nice.
Yeah, that was a choice I made at the start. But Orb Gloves does this, and there's a very good reason, as I said, that it says use at your own risk.
Uh-oh. Rhythmically. Did it crash? Oh no, the stream actually kind of died. That was funny. Like it actually is dropping frames, like your Discord. That's funny. Did it crash?
It does indeed crash sometimes
I love
if you do too many.
And some say Mario is still there to this very day.
The thing is, because it uses too many sprites at once.
Okay, that was
So
kind
if
of
I do
amazing when it flew back in. I know you were rewinding, but that's kind of amazing. So you had to kind of taste it out a bit.
Yeah.
I see, yeah.
Although I think if I do it with this.
Oh, with the snowballs. Best sound.
Yeah, even that does it.
Huh. Yeah,
Because
so
there's-
any kind of orb-based attack, I'm assuming.
The issue is, those sprites don't unload when they're done playing or done moving.
Why not?
Because this game's funny.
I feel like that was like a nerve I just struck. You're like, no, man, you don't get it.
Oh, I can show this to you.
Sure, yeah.
Factory gate. I'll just keep gate factory. Gate puts you here,
Okay. Like the beginning?
just like vanilla.
Yep.
There's this. That you can use to warp to the end.
Oh, that's nice. I remember that. I remember that. That's from way back, right?
Yes.
I remember that.
But now there's also this to go even further.
One step further. And you said that was like the thing that was a pain to add in, right?
Yeah.
All for convenience. Oh, you changed it up to the battles. That's not the like the refights.
Yeah.
Does the big question is, does the factory have a song? Nice. Nice. It's not just woo. I mean, I guess it makes sense thematically, but
I suppose I could leave off with this. Not the entire thing. God no.
oh
but,
yeah, but just all your patented boss rushes. Oh, that was cool. Wave. That was sick.
It's technically a self-insert. I'm sorry, Catnip, but there's no other way I could have.
I know it's your
fit it in.
self-insert. I wasn't gonna say anything. I know that's your will straight. I know it is.
It's just hard
being
to make the
polite.
boss rush work.
To be fair, you
gameplay
didn't
wise.
say he wasn't like I'm Will and I'm the hero of, you know what I mean. It wasn't like weird.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Like Pokemon does self-insert, you know what I mean? So like, Amazy Daisies. Oh, is that from the Shy Away? Asshole.
Yeah.
Anti-Shy Away, of course. Yeah, these are like all pure like Paper Mario guys, right?
Yes.
So cool. Do you try to copy the stats too? Like, do you try to make it like how they are in their games, or is it more just how your hack has to be, like what you need?
Oh, my hack has to be, yeah.
Yeah, cause the damage is so different. Like Paper Mario, you do like 1 damage. You would body these guys so quick. So maybe don't give us the exact number, but how many fights are in this boss rush?
Off the top of my head, all of them plus this.
Like every fight in the game, like you have to do.
Every single boss fight, yeah.
Whew. And that includes like your bonus bosses, I'm assuming.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, just like everything up to Smithy.
Yeah.
That's still a lot. I'm sure it takes like an hour, 2 hours, something like that.
Yes.
Are
And
they
you
tougher?
do eventually stream this. Yes, they are all harder.
Oh no. This will be. I'm down to try this like at least once. Like do like a really good effort, like a really good attempt. You know what I mean? I'd be down to try it. I don't know if I'd grind it, but I definitely would do a like a one-off.
Oh yeah.
This so cool though.
Even this is a custom sound effect. Like
No,
the
that-
whole.
Yeah. Is that the sound from Paper Mario?
Yep.
Thought so. I also liked how you fixed the instructions. It was like hold Y until the 3rd star.
Yeah, nobody would know that otherwise.
I
And
remember
it's
I
like-
remember having to ask you. I'm like, how do you? I don't under. I've done this for years. I don't get it.
And
old
even
Ultima.
with this one, it's like this in the vanilla.
Oh, the cloud thing? Oh, no, it's not a cloud one. This is the... The cloud ones were weird, too, with the rotate.
Yeah.
I love that jump, the new Smithy jump.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I might die.
Not to the music. Ooh. Mallow's definitely your tankiest dude, but even he can't survive this. Oh, he probably can.
No, don't miss.
Ow. Damn, yo, he does a lot of damage.
Well, you're supposed to have way better equipment.
Yeah, the buff
Hell
icons
yeah.
are really cool. Chat's admiring your icons. Did it soft lock when you died?
Because it has 2 attacks in a row.
Uh-oh.
But,
So yeah, that's what you're saying about the Royal
unavoidable.
Crown being
That's even in vanilla Mario RPG.
Really? Well, is there a
I'm
situation
fairly
you can
certain.
do that?
I'm fairly certain that if you somehow were to die to an enemy that does 2 attacks in Mario RPG, it would soft lock.
Huh. I'm trying to think of a situation where that happens.
X and Black.
He does the swipe and the bombs or whatever, or...
Yeah, he does 2 swipes.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to test that. Now I'm like all like, science.
It might just be like oh, only X and Black checks properly, because God knows.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Is he the only one that matters? Yeah. But yeah, is there any final things you want to show us, or?
I can sure as hell think of one.
Sure. One last, like, hurrah. One last little thing.
Sorry, I shouldn't be using fast forward. That might like, give people headaches.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm so used to playing it with fast forward at this point.
It's like the beta testing mode where you're just trying to like get to the thing.
Yeah, I will show that.
But did you change the JB bus to the Royal bus? Or did you call it the Jam bus or something?
Nah, it's still JP, unfortunately.
It's such a random thing they didn't change. Oh, Star Hill, let's go.
Yeah, you could exit like this now.
Oh yeah, it had to be the star flower thing before.
Yeah, and the collision for it doesn't suck anymore.
That's probably the best change you've done. Well, I mean, obviously besides the bosses.
And also-
Rosalina! Luigi, welcome to Star Haven! Oh, your wishes come true!
And now you can go like this.
So you just kind of made
And
the
now,
intro a little less dumb.
yeah.
Did you change the wishes? I hope my baby's cute. Gather in to start a family. I'm sure that's Wario. I wish I wasn't such a crybaby. That's Mallow. Yeah. of course.
This one bandit is really into this.
He really wanted to know Mallow's
yeah.
wish. Sack it. The remix.
I can show this too with mini bosses.
X time. Oh, it gives you the weaknesses. Drops gold bar, 100 coins. Yeah, so that's one thing Will wanted to try and do was add a little bit of variety with some of the battle music, so you didn't always have the same thing. I believe for the areas, it always plays the same song when you're in a fight. Until you get to like a
Yeah,
boss or
and
something.
Vanilla you couldn't go down here like this way.
That's true. Yep, you couldn't.
So I did that.
Like, they were just trying to make it harder, just to make it harder. Like, was this area rushed? I always felt like this area was like added in last second or something.
It absolutely was.
Like there's 100% something that was supposed to be there, or a bigger dungeon, or something they were trying to like do, and then they were like, we already did booster, so I guess it's good enough. Just throw the last star in Smithy, I guess. So it would have made more sense if you got all the stars then went to Smithy, but. All the remixes, man.
I gotta not play this one for too long because that's copyrighted.
Oh, we're gonna get Latin Artur after us.
Yeah.
Oh, the anti-Goomba.
Actually, no, this is a fire area.
Oh, wow, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. The red. Don't touch the bricks.
Carbon Goomba, yeah. Like Carbon Kirby from Kirby Squeak Squad.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a deep cut.
Not anybody would notice that. That's my favorite Kirby color, for those wondering. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's a fun fact. Oh yeah, it's nice with the remix. So I was wondering where this remix was gonna go.
I do swag. No.
Aw.
Oh,
The
these
punishment.
are mock Troids. Like
Yeah, they definitely have a Metroid kind of look. They're mushrooms, right? That you
yeah.
played with. But no, they actually do kind of look like fleshy. Like they look like baby Metroids that are like developed yet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This
Yeah,
is an
you-
end game area as well, so.
As I said, you notice how the music's staying for those in chat. It's not switching to the battle theme. I think that's a pretty cool change. I like that a lot. But yeah, so you might notice, Chad, there's a lot of like little things, but then they're all kind of added together to make this like brand new experience.
There is.
Like
I don't know
Yoshi
if
was
you see
gone.
all this, but
That's
yeah.
probably something you're saving.
I can load up this file.
If only that could happen in Sonic Unleashed. We don't talk about Sonic Unleashed. Alright, what do you got?
Because this one has a lot of good stuff.
That big jump was funny.
Yeah.
That's supposed to like do the animation. That was good. Oh, Bowser's Castle.
Alright, so. Yeah, as you can see, end game. What all this stuff does, though, is up to you to figure out.
Yeah, but look at the amount of things, right? Like, whew. And this is the beauty, chat, is you can play this right now. Like, it's not even like you have
See
to
the
wait.
description.
Oh, and
Actually,
if you
I
look,
can
it even has a
show-
little, yeah, it has little status things on each one. Like it tells you like what it does. Frog suit. Is it? I want to look like a frog. Pack scarf, Nimbus scarf. Nimbus, is that what they're called? Nimbus sights?
I think so. I think like one thing in official media calls them that.
Huh. Bad smell. Yo, classic. Stats. What was the amulet
It's like
supposed
all
to be?
the icons. It halved element damage.
But like, why did it smell bad? Was it just because it was Bowser's or whatever?
Boosters, yeah.
Or boosters? That's what it was. Maximum attack
Of
boost.
course, Prism specs, you know, Chrome
Okay.
Trigger.
Oh yeah. Luigi Shell, of course. Star Gun, of course. Paladin. What's Paladin from?
Final Fantasy VI, I believe. That is the
Oh yes, yes, yes,
a
yes.
shield.
Yeah, I'm like, why do I remember it? It was the shield. Yes.
I can show this, yeah, sure.
The Vanguard.
This is the last thing you get in the game.
Whew. Spoilers.
But it's really just I only feel comfortable showing this because it's just like you don't even notice you get it, unfortunately.
It's like you kind of get it too late for it to be useful.
Yeah.
The classic RPG thing. That's cool though. Like they're so basically what you're saying is for those that want extra stuff, there's like a crap ton of stuff to do. Including a really long boss rush. Whoa. Hammock. Oh, warps you right to the end part. Nice. And
And of course, you can get on
Crocco's
top
gone.
of here. Yeah, Crocco is gone, sadly. His room got corrupted.
so you're just like, yeah, we deleted them. Why don't you got rid of
So
that
Kamek
thing there?
is... Yeah, Kamek is the shop now.
Yeah. You might as well do it 2-in-1, right? I noticed you changed up the path there. You used to have another path or something, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure that's just during changes and development. Yeah, you
And
had-
another thing I did
remember that.
is this one might actually make people hype up. This usually gives you 1 coin per thing.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Now it gives you 5 per thing.
Oh, it's so much better. Now you have to jump like 500 times instead of like 9,900 or 999 times. Can you jump on top? Nah, I'm so obsessed with the super jump. I'm literally gonna use this all the time. That's so cool. Well, I know you're supposed to do that, aren't you, for like a thing or something?
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, is it the bullet bill? Did he wrap around?
Yeah.
Or do they just have really tall encounter boxes?
No, he just has really. No, they spawn in is the thing.
You just happen to hit like right where it was.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was actually like god tier aiming for me.
That's what I mean. That's why I was like, I didn't know if it was like a wraparound glitch or what. That was cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I might hit a second one, but no.
Nah, you're good.
I should. There's like another thing that nobody will notice, and it pisses me off that no one will notice it
Okay, what is it?
because it's so cool.
This is that thing we wanted from the interview. Perfect.
New battlefield, just for this room.
Oh wow, yeah. That's so cool. That's actually a really cool battlefield. Was that like already in the game kind of thing, or was this like a made from scratch?
No, this is custom made. Yakibon made it as well.
That's really cool. But I can see most people would probably skip the bullets, so they probably won't see it.
Oh my god. Skill issue.
Boo, boo. But yeah, is there any kind of final thing you want to wrap up with here, or we're pretty good?
I can wrap up with something actually, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what it can be.
Let's do it. The final thing.
Assuming it even works,
Yeah.
because it is like end game for this file, so I don't know. Maybe it might not.
This is the beta testing right now. That you can't really fix because the ROM can't handle anymore. Oh.
Nope, it's gone. But no, it's gone because I already did it on this file.
Oh, okay. That's not bad then. Yeah, you can see there's something there, and I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, running into something, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I kind of like this. This is more of, I like more of the tease. Like, what is the super boss in the shadow place? Which, if it's Thousand Year Door, I might already know who it is, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, well, even with.
I mean, I think I know just because I help with music and stuff, but. Or like I've played the other versions, but.
Sadly, you got spoiled on a lot of stuff because of the music.
But honestly, a lot of it is the context, in my opinion. Because like I didn't know like the context for the Super Metroid song, or like, you know what I mean, like, or knowing that there was like additional areas for like the Kulak stuff, and it all kind of adds up, like I said. But yeah, Will, thank you so much for coming out, for showing me all your good stuff, and showing us Super Luigi RPG Star Powered, which is now available on romhacking.net. I posted a link in the chat, but you can always literally Google it, or it's hack number 6345. Type it in your URL thing. But yeah, do you have any closing thoughts, any final words?
Yes, I'm going to greatly upset Catnip with playing this.
I know what he's gonna do. Donkey Kong Country. DKC3? Uh-oh. Yeah, the spoilers are over now, Kujo. Oh, is this the MSU?
Yeah.
Okay,
I figured out how to get
out.
MSU.
I didn't know there was an MSU for this game.
It's all the stored one though, so I don't know if you'd like it.
No, but I can switch out the songs. I didn't know there was an MSU at all.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, no, there's MSU for Donkey Kong Countries, all three of them.
Makes sense. Okay. This was more interesting for me from the Romhack perspective than the restored music perspective. That's a good time though. 116. Okay, you're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah, 43%, 116.
Well, I'm assuming that's any percent, right? The K-roll on side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I speedrun this game. I know. You gotta get the sub 1 hour. That's sort of the like the goal. Honestly, I'm happy. If I see more DKC3, I'm always happy.
We gotta stop those before I go forever.
And then we're here for our Let's Play. I mean, like I said, I'm down to do this again, or like talk about different subjects, or go into different things. But yeah, thank you so much for doing this. And for those wondering, I kept hyping up a special surprise. Special surprise, special surprise. Do y'all want to know what the special surprise is? Do you want to know what it is, Will?
Sure.
He's like, do I get it? No, you don't get it. But I'm backwards still, but it doesn't matter. The special surprise is I am doing a giveaway to one lucky viewer in chat that will get to decide. Or we can do whichever method you want to decide if you want to do a different method. And what it is a copy of the Super Mario movie. A digital copy of the Mario movie. It was generously gifted to me by Omega. And he wanted me to use it in some kind of giveaway. So I figured, what's a better giveaway than during our very first Romhack podcast about Mario stuff? So if you want to win a copy of the Mario movie, Will, how should we do this?
I have a sadistic idea, but
Sure, what is it?
is there like an online random number generator?
Oh yeah, of course. You want to just do the old-fashioned pick a number?
Yeah, pick a number if you're closest out of like 1,000. Whoever's closest out of 1,000, yeah.
All right.
Make sure to hit that follow button.
I googled. I have a number if you want, or do you want to do your own, or?
Nah, I think it'd be better if you do it.
All right, I'll post a number just for you to see it.
Okay.
All right. So chat, start guessing. Guess numbers between 1 to 1,000. There's a way I could do it with Nightbot, but whatever. Screw that. All right, so far we got 420. We got 678. Will, you get to decide who's closest or whatever. All right. I don't know if you have chat open.
I do.
We got a 420. We got a 69. We got a 528. We got a 369. I'll let Will be the one to decide, like I said. But I'm just gonna keep reading out numbers till then. Let's do it like a countdown. I'll give like, where's my timer? I'll give 1 minute. I'm gonna give 1 minute. You have 1 minute, chat. Get your numbers in. Guess. Wow. Okay, that one guess. I won't say which one. But that's a pretty close guess.
Oh wait, you messaged me the number. I was like, why did you message me a number?
Because you said you were the one who said between 1 to.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, wait a minute.
And I'm like, Will decide the winner, and he's like, why are you sending me numbers, bro?
Sorry, I'm just like.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, so go through chat, decide who's closest, or however you want to do it.
Well,
10 more seconds to guess. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
alright. Kuja wins.
Kuja, the number was 728. Like, you were like ridiculously close. Like, scarily close. And for those thinking if I'm cheating or anything, here's the thing I used. You can see the number, 728. I just want to show my math. You know what I mean? Or not my math, but you know, the thing. But yeah, you have won a digital copy of the Mario movie, which I'll DM once we're done here today. So if you don't want it, you're welcome to give it up to whatever. But he gifted it. Nope, it was gifted by Omega Wyvern. Was the one who gifted it. And again, shout outs to Omega for gifting the copy of Mario movie, and shout outs to Kuja for winning.
I don't know. I just think it's funny. It's like we're both essentially like, no, we didn't.
I know, it's like
No.
Come on, man. But anyways, Will, thank you again so much for helping out, being here with the giveaway and the ROM hacking and just sharing your life. I found it really interesting. So hopefully you had fun.
All right.
And yeah, I'll see you around, and I'll kind of do a final sign off here. But thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to check out Super Luigi RPG Star Powered by WILL319. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
Amen. This guy, he knew. That was amazing. You can give it to someone, Kuja. 100%. Yeah, it's your gift. If you want to give it away to someone else, you are more than welcome to. Chat is right now sweating. They're like, yeah, seriously, yeah. Give some love to Will in the chat right now. If you want to check out his hack, it is right there in the chat. They also are on Twitch. I know they don't stream too often, but if you want to check out their channel, sometimes they stream playing ROM hacks like Armageddon. Or if you have questions for them, it might be an easy way to DM them, or on Discord and stuff like that. So if you want to be part of the show as well, if you're a speedrunner who speedruns hacks, if you create hacks, you create tools, you've done a graphics hack, you've contributed somehow, maybe it's sharing information or tools or code or your own sprites or whatever it is. If you want to be on the show, let me know, whether it's in the comments, whether you message me directly. And yeah, I look forward to doing more of these. And this was our very first.
It's the Romhack podcast.